Wednesday, the 27th of December. Hope everybody had an absolutely amazing day. I am your host, Chuck Fulkerson. Welcome to today's edition of the Daily Market Commentary. We're going to do what we do each and every day on the Daily Market Commentary. Take a look at the same 10 to 12 futures markets for some trading opportunities and ideas. One of the things about this video, for those of you that are new to the channel, is that we look at the same levels every day, same markets every day, and we leave the lines on the charts so that you can see trades as they develop. Yesterday, we did not do a video, so I guess it's not quite the daily market commentary because it's every day but yesterday. But we didn't do one because nothing happened. And guess what? Not a whole lot happened today either. But we'll go ahead and go through a couple of things and take a look at a couple of positions. We actually do have two candle-to-candle trades to review. One that's been going on for a while and one that met entry very recently. But let's go ahead and dive into it. So starting with our S&P 500, the S&P 500, I mean, typically this is a pretty slow week. I will tell you, I didn't even open the markets today. The S&P 500, one of those just not even worth looking at. Not a whole lot of movement. This is some tiny little bit of movement. We still have our area down here for potential reversal. There is no way I'm shorting any of this market at this point, not at an all-time high. It just seems to not make any sense to do that right now. The Nasdaq is getting a bit closer to our potential entry point. Did not quite meet it in yet. It got really close and then bounced up out of it. Now, what I don't like is the way we're kind of chopping in front of it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to change this line from a solid line to a dashed line. Now, remember, for those of you that watch this on a regular basis, a dashed line is a different type of entry. A dashed line means that we expect price to come in, and we will be looking to enter the trade as it comes out of this particular area. So, still not looking to take any of these shorts. Yes, the Nasdaq has come down substantially, but I'm not willing to short this thing, you know, on the level that it's currently sitting. Crude oil. So crude oil got a bit of a pop, right through here. Now that area we did not have any short set up inside of here. We did talk about this could have been a potential breakout to the upside. Right through here, and that's exactly kind of what happened. I didn't mark it off, but talked about that being a potential breakout to the upside, and that's exactly where we did get the break. That does, however, give us a new potential area right in here. Now, the thing I like about this area is that this area acted as a resistance point in the past. So I'm going to wrap some lines around this area. This could act as a pretty good support if price does come back into this fair price value area. This fair price value area, we've hit it once, we've hit it twice. We were there right through here. We talked about it right through here. So that level has been kind of the, you know, that between 58.5, 58 quarter to 58.5 has been a fairly fair price value area in the past, and it very well could be again in the future. Gold. So gold, we had talked about using the candle-to-candle methodology where we had an entry down here. Once again, we're still looking at the daily chart, continuing to move the stop up underneath each day's higher low. You may have already taken it out with those. Whoops, I'm gonna do that. With the price target being hit right here. However, if you're still in this thing, there's still a continuous run, and you're looking at a next target up in here where we've got a potential reversal for a short. But we've got nothing but higher daily lows every single day. And with those higher daily lows, you continue to move that stop up between each new daily low. So this one is continuing to run nicely as a candle-to-candle style of trade. Next, let's go take a look at our bond market, speaking of candle-to-candle style of trade. So this bond level we had talked about was found on a daily time period. And so we said that this only makes sense for a candle-to-candle style of trade. And that's really exactly what we have. As now each day you'd move your stop up below the prior day's low, entering with a high above a prior day's high. So here we got a higher high right on this reversal candle here. And so your stop loss is right below that low, and then you got the entry, and price has shot up from that region today. So you would move your stop up to below this prior day's low. which would almost lock you in at essentially your entry point. So that one's working out pretty well at the moment. But once again, that was off of the daily area. Going to the Aussie. So the Aussie, we had a potential breakout long up here, and that is off of this region right here, the 77.91. So a potential long breakout up here, although I would like to see us base a little bit before that, a little bit of a base before that, which we are kind of getting through there. And the reason that we had this this breakout is because we had it acting as a support, which then became a little area of resistance. So keep an eye on this for a potential breakout on the hourly time period. Looking here at the euro. So the euro, we've got a little bit of a reversal point just above. If that reversal point comes in, want to make sure there's still enough profit margin to make some reversal on this. But we are getting up into this area on the euro. It's definitely basing and chopping along sideways before reaching into that region. So make sure there's enough profit margin for you to hit your trading goals. And then the Canadian dollar, this is just one of those ones where I completely missed this strong rally up simply because I was waiting for the breakdown below this area, unable to break down below that particular area. And so I'm going to go to a smaller time period and take a look. There is a number of potential reversal points through here, so keep an eye on some of these reversal points going forward. And I'm going to probably highlight those a little bit more. I'm thinking early next week is really going to be when we start to dive into these much better, when we start to see most of that liquidity kind of come back into these markets. Looking at, certainly last but not least, we talked about the Great British Pound. So the Great British Pound we talked about had that little descending triangle pattern. We did get the breakout to the upside on there, remembering that a descending triangle pattern is going to be always more effective on a breakout to the upside, and it's kind of continuing to run. So a couple of you may have been able to pick up on that. And then the Japanese yen levels, we are still did not meet the entry on here. I had put this little area here as a potential reversal point right there. So let's go highlight that. And I'm not sure if anybody's able to catch on to that little reversal point off of that area that we had talked about on the weekend edition of the video that we did that was released on Christmas Eve. I know a lot of people weren't able to catch that one, but that was the level that we had talked about on Sunday night, so that one is still continuing to move down. So keep that one in mind. With that being said, I'm going to turn this thing off. If you've got any questions, please feel free to send me an email, chuck@iiefinancial.com. And also, one thing I always like to mention, a lot of you guys are traders and you're trading your own accounts. If you'd like some a little bit of help and you want somebody to take a look at them for you, or you know somebody who's interested in finding a financial advisor, please feel free to send them my contact info and send them out our way. We are helping people kind of set up for 2018 now, and now we've actually got some open time on our plate to speak to some new clients. So if you guys know of anybody or would like to learn a little bit more, feel free to reach out, chuck@iiefinancial.com, or just visit our website, iiefinancial.com. So thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. See ya.